start the lesson. So in this lesson, children, seeing the argument, monkey, snake, owl, cat gathered there and requested to owl to decide the dispute. Here dispute means, children, argument. Okay. So our textbook page, lesson number 3, judgment of the owl. Children, from this lesson we are going to learn identify the differences between living beings and non-living things, and identify the similarities and differences between animals and plants. Okay. Once there was an argument between a mango tree and the soil about who was greater. Their argument was very hot, means very serious. Hearing the noise, the cat, the monkey, the snake, and the owl gathered there. Everyone requested the owl to decide the dispute. Okay, the owl cleared its throat and asked both of them to present their arguments. Then Soil said, "Without me, where will be the mango? Without me, it cannot take birth. I give the mango its food and water, so I am greater." Then Mango said, "I give sweet fruits to everyone. I give space to the birds to build their nests. Moreover, I am also a living being." Then Owl said, "Oh, Mango, how do you say that you are a living being?" Then Mango, "Look, first of all, I give birth to the same kind of trees. Secondly, my seeds germinate into sapling and grow into plants. Later on, it be into big trees like me." Then Owl said, "All right, the soil cannot do the things you do, but for your growth, you need water and food. Where do you get them from?" Mango said, "I get them from the soil." Owl, "See, you need the soil for your growth." Mango, "But I get food from the leaves shed by me." Then Soil said, "But it comes through me only." Then Owl, "See, we need both of you. Here, no one is more or less important." Then Squirrel said, Dear Owl, Mango said that it is a living being. Then what about the soil then?" Owl, "Soil doesn't grow, it doesn't need food, so it is a non-living thing." Then Monkey, "Why did you say that? Both are equal and we need both of them." Yes, children. Why? Owl said both are equal and we need both of them, because without soil mango tree cannot grow, and if mango tree cannot grow means we will not get the mango tree shade and fruit also, and even birds also not get their nest where they have to build, isn't it? Yes. So we need mango tree and soil both. Then what is the conclusion of this lesson? So conclusion is, from this story we will get to know that all things, living beings and all the non-living things necessary to our life. And second point, air, water, soil are essential for living beings to live. The system in which living and non-living things which together is environment. What is environment? The system in which living and non-living things which together is environment. Okay, now we will see difference between living beings and non-living things. I made two column, children. First is living beings and non-living things. So first point is living things can grow. How it will be? With the example we'll see the seed. One, before it will be a seed, afterwards gradually it will be sapling and germinate, and after it became into a plant. Yes, no? And the next we can see baby gradually grow, it will grow and it will become a man, isn't it? Yes. In the third picture, once it was a small kitten, after gradually it will grow and it will become cat. Yes, no? But in the case of non-living things, it will not grow. Wherever it will be left there only, isn't it? Yes. Next point, living beings need food. So we all need food, children, isn't it? Without food we can't live. If we'll not eat food, we'll not get energy also. Yes, no, even goat is, see that goat is eating grass, girl, and watering the plant. Even that bird is eating their see the food and all, isn't it? But non-living things will not eat anything. Yes, no? Yes. So our next point is living beings. In the case of living beings, they give birth to young ones of the same kind. So what is that? So in the picture you can see, in human beings and animals and trees, we can see same kind of young ones of the same kind of young ones of them, isn't it? Yes, in human beings, mother and baby, see same kind human beings. And even in dog also, the babies looks like the mother dog only. Even in plants also, they both are looks like plants only. Yes, no? So living things give birth to young ones of the same kind, but in the case of non-living things, no. Yes, our next point is living beings respire. In the case of plants, how they will respire, children? Yes, through the soil they will get water and carbon dioxide, and they will prepare their food, and they give out the oxygen to us. Okay, so plants respire. And the next picture, human respiration. We know we all respire. See, exhalation, inhalation. Exhalation means giving out air, means carbon dioxide, and inhalation means will take air inside oxygen. Okay, in the case of fish also, means water animals also, they will breathe, but where there is a nose for them, how they will breathe? Through these gills. See that mark? These are the gills. Through these gills only they will breathe. Living beings respire, but non-living things not respire. So children, then owl said, look around, dear monkey, there is a soil, water and air. They are non-living things, but you think a while, can we live without air, water and soil? Yes, isn't it, children? Air, water and soil are non-living thing. But then also, without air, water, soil, can we live? No. So that we can't live without air, water and soil. So in this environment, non-living thing and living thing, both are important to us, isn't it? Yes. You see many things around you, classify them as living beings and non-living things. So we need to write here some living beings name and non-living things name. Okay. In the living beings, dog, cow, crow, etc. And non-living things, table, bag, pen, books, etc. So in the next page, compare the pictures given below. So before, after. So before it was a small plant, isn't it? So after it became a mature plant. In the case of book, so before also, after also, it will be a book only. In case of a hen, before it was a chick, after it became hen. In the case of chair, it will be a chair only. And but before it was a baby, and after it became girl, isn't it? How? Because living beings grow. Next, that girl is eating food, plant needs water to grow, and that hen is eating food, and cow is eating grass and all, isn't it? Because all living beings need food. And in the next picture, what do you understand from this picture? This mother and baby, small plant and big tree, hen and chick, cow and calf. It means living beings give birth to young ones of the same kind. Okay. And in the next page, look at the pictures given below. What is that? What do you understand from this picture? Living beings respire. Already we have learned this. Yes. In next, plants and animals are living beings. Air, water, soil, and such other things are non-living things. Air, water and soil are essential for the living beings to live. The system in which living beings and non-living things live together is environment. Yes, no, children? Yes. So in the next picture there are some similarities between plants and animals. So we have to see the pictures and we have to write the similarities here. So what are those? If you see the first picture means, so plants and animals respire and give birth to young ones. See the cow and calf, plant and small plant and big plant. So the second picture, plants and animals need food. See the rabbit is eating food and even plant need water as a food. So in the third picture, plants and animals will grow. Isn't it? Yes. So in the next page you have observed difference between plants and animals. Now pictures given below, write the difference in the space provide. So now we have seen a difference between plants and animals. Now again in this picture we have to write difference between animals and plants. What are those? So in the first picture we can see plants cannot move but animals can move, isn't it? Yes. So in the second picture, plants prepare the food by own through the leaf, isn't it? Yes, in photosynthesis process we have learned plants prepare the food by own but animals need to depend on plants for their food. Isn't it, children? Yes, animals need to depend on plants for their food because see here only that rabbit is eating the grass. Yes, no? Animals need to depend on plants for their food. Okay. So children, I hope you understood this lesson.